What's good, YouTube? You know, first time streaming. Chat say what's up to YouTube. Oh, oh, y'all don't want to say what's up? But anyways, we have Miyamoto Musashi exposed the BAKI universe. Now, I've been wanting to watch the Miyamoto Musashi arc inside of BAKI because I've been watching BAKI for years, but I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely don't care for BAKI no more. Bro, I saw that one you when he fought Yujiro, and then like he didn't get like beat up, but he like got, so I was like, bro, I'm not watching that. So I kind of got like spoiled a little bit. Pawn Stars is the fakest show on TV. Ooh, that hurt. Anyways, let's get to the reaction. W's.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Today, this is gonna be one of them videos where
Yo, first off, when are they going to animate? Like, when are they going to create an anime off of Vagabond, bro? I only read like a couple pages of like the manga, but bro, that shit's peak. You know what I'm saying? When are they going to create like a new version of it, bro? Like, when are they going to create a new version of it, bro? Like, bro, like, come on. Ain't no way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is crazy. Oh my god. There's no way that I was just talking. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That just pissed me off. That just pissed me off. Yo. Yo, oh my god. Yo, this streaming stuff, this streaming stuff, and on top of that, this OBS stuff is so complicated. Like, oh my god. If I didn't have my phone right here, oh my god. And no, as I said, I am really, really broke, so I only have my phone to watch when I am inside chat, sadly. So, but bro, that just pissed me off. Like, oh my god, like, oh my. Good thing I was like a minute away inside of the video, so it's not really that much. But I was still yapping though. I was still yapping for a good minute. Oh Jesus, Jesus Christ.
What is Baki, so who gives a crazy stuff happens in this universe every day. This is normal at this point. Now
Sadly.
when Bro woke up and they took him out into the world, he basically had the Captain America waking up out the iceberg moment, but 10 times more brutal. Cause Cap was just asleep for 70. Musashi's been dead for 400 years. So this dude thought he was on a whole different planet. This nigga was terrified of riding in a car and was in complete shock when he rode an elevator for the first time.
Yo, chat, what do you think? Okay, what do you think if what's it called? What do you think if Jesus, ain't no way. Okay, 1080p. What do you think what would happen if George Washington if George Washington come like like transportate George Washington like back like to the future, like they like time travel him to the future? What do you think what the first thing would be on his mind? I know what I would say, but hey man, I can't say the hard R. I'm on Twitch, I can't say the hard R. Sadly, I can't say the hard R. Dang it. Dang it.
He had no clue what the hell was going on because the world just completely changed for him. But one thing that didn't change was that in this era, niggas still love to fight, and Musashi loved to fight. So with that being said, let's start to go through this gauntlet that this man ran. Cause this dude damn near embarrassed the entire cast. So the first man to get embarrassed by Musashi was Mr. Sabu, and he was known as the best swordsman in modern day Japan. So his first fight was basically the strongest swordsman in history versus the strongest swordsman of today. Sukuna versus Gojo type shit. However, the way Musashi did
type. I'm not gonna lie, I'm dead. Okay, sorry about bringing up the topic, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm dead kind of mad the way to how they did. Spoiler alert, I know nobody's gonna be watching this, but if you are watching this, skip to whatever time I pause the video. Spoiler alert. I don't really like the way that they did Gojo, like, because bro, first off, that nigga Sukuna's a bitch. I dead hate that nigga. Just knowing that that nigga has a fandom of females just slurping his cock. Oh my god, that disgusts me. That literally disgusts me with all of my being. It disgusts me. Like, y'all don't know how much it disgusts me, bro. Because I was talking to my friend, and I was like, "Yo, bro, like, isn't like, so isn't that Sukuna's, like, isn't that like Sukuna's curse form?" And he's like, "No, that's his human form." And I was like, "What?" Because it's like, bro, that's disgusting. And on top of that, hearing that he was a cannibal, oh my god, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Even when I create my manga, bro, that's the type of creativeness that only like, shout out to Japanese niggas, bro. Y'all are creative. I'll say that for sure. Y'all are very, very creative. Not in a good way. Not in a good way.
Mr. Sabu was so absurdly ridiculous. It made all the modern day swordsmen look like a bunch of frauds walking around with butter knives. Cause Musashi beat this man without even lifting a finger. You see, when
Nah, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I have to kill you. I have to kill you. Bro, imagine, chat. Imagine, like, you guys imagine. You are fighting somebody that is the same power level as you. And dude just pulls out a finger and says, "You're not even worth my full fist." Like, he dead pull out a finger and says, "You're not even, like, worth my full fist, you ingrate." Like, what? What? Chat, you know how pissed I would be? Oh no. I'm not gonna lie, he kinda got it. He kinda got it. If he piecing me up with his finger, I'm running away. Nah, man. If I died to him piercing me with a finger, that's like what Uvogin did. That's like what Uvogin did in Hunter x Hunter, where he like killed the guy with a rock. Yo, remember that? I'm like, what, bro? Imagine getting killed by somebody spitting a rock at you. Oh my god, I know he was livid. I know he was pissed. I know it. I know he was pissed. Yo, shout out to Uvogin, bro. Well, nah, shout out to him. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, when I was first watching Hunter x Hunter, I messed with Uvogin. I messed with Uvogin heavy. Sadly, I messed with Uvogin heavy until, you know, Kurapika, like, literally, like, killed them bad. You know, I'm not even gonna get on that topic. We talking about BAKI.
Dude walked up to him. He quite literally felt this nigga cut him down and kill him a total of 7 times in his mind. Dude lost the fight before it even started. He knew he was cooked, so he just dead ass gave up. And he straight up admitted that if he actually went through with this fight, he would have basically just thrown his life away for nothing. So after Mr. Sabu gave up, Musashi decided to add more salt to the wound and embarrass this dude to a degree of no recovery. He asked Mr. Sabu if he could see his swords so he could inspect them. So when he gave Musashi his swords and he started to inspect them, he basically told Mr. Sabu, "Ah, as expected, these swords are utter garbage, my nigga."
Bro, you're disrespectful, bro. I gotta kill you, bro. Gotta kill you, bro. You just killed me. Okay, first off, the finger thing is way less disrespectful than what he did. Dude just imaginary killed you. Like, he dead just imagine killed you just to make you deceive. Like, you dead saw his imagination of how he would kill you. And then on top of that, he took your sword and said, "Nah, my nigga, this shit whack. Switch lifestyles. Kill yourself." In GTRP. Like, bro, what? Nah, bro. We have to catch a fade. Like, I know you a swordsman, bro, but you gotta put up your hands. Oh, nah.
nigga. So he ends up swinging his swords, and they both end up breaking because they could not withstand the sheer force of Musashi's swing. And after he broke his swords, he told him, "These cannot be called swords, young one. How do you expect these toys to kill someone when they can't even survive a simple swing?"
I know I'm broke. I know I'm broke. I know I'm broke. I know I'm broke. I know.
And after bro heard that, his whole life basically just flashed in front of his eyes, because this was the moment in his life where he just straight up learned that he wasn't built for this shit. So he picked up the scraps of his broken blades and left, having to take a long walk of shame all the way back home. So after
Hey man, he better than me, man. What T Banks be saying? That Philly show go crazy. Hey, that shoulder roll. Who you could have shoulder rolled that what, stabbing you with that sword? Boom. Now what you can do? You can go uppercut to the liver, uppercut to the chin, or you can go an overhand. I'd rather you not do an overhand, but you do that. You shoulder roll that you shoulder roll him attacking you with the sword. Now, or you could go under with that shoulder roll and then bam, body shot to the liver, come back, right hand, and then you could go for uppercut if he's closer. If he's not close, don't go for that uppercut. Now, or if he's coming with that sword, you could slip that, throw an overhand. I'd rather just go with a liver shot. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I would rather just go with a liver shot, cause man, hey, T Banks no ball. Hey, that liver shot be going crazy. Talking from a boxer, by the way. Yes, I am a boxer. Well, nah, I'm not a boxer anymore. I switched to streaming. Nah, I'm trolling. Actually, I switched to streaming, which right now it's not going good. But anyways, let's get back to the video.
After Mr. Sabu got his whole life dream and sword shattered, the next character to get embarrassed was none other than the main character himself, BAKI. And I'ma be so real.
BAKI, bro, come on, bro. Just because come on, bro. BAKI, you can't get done like that, baby. Please don't tell me you got done like that. I'm begging. Please tell me you didn't get done like that. Please, BAKI. Please, I'm begging.
I haven't seen BAKI get embarrassed like this since he fought Yujiro for the first time.
Hold on, chat. I'm gonna be back. W's, I am back. I'm not gonna lie, I am going to have the worst trouble editing this. Oh my god, I can't wait, bro. Yo, I can't wait until like y'all start coming in, bro. Pause. Chill. Anyways, like until y'all start coming in, cause bro, I'm telling you, I promise you, I am not going to spend my money doing anything except for editing these videos. Oh my god. Cause I came back from school, I went straight to streaming. Bro, I need an ender.
Like, this nigga got done dirty. So here's how this went down. BAKI ends up going over to Tokugawa's house to confront this overwhelming aura he's been feeling uneasy about. And the person with that overwhelming aura was Musashi. So when BAKI finally felt this man's aura near him, he threw a Pele kick, but his leg got cut off. Now, I ain't gonna lie, this was
Bro, what? Alright, bro.
was a pretty good psych gotcha nigga ass moment, cause he actually didn't get his leg cut off. It was all in his head. Musashi literally pulled up for 1 second, and his presence made him get stuck in a genjutsu. And the wildest part about it is that he still felt the pain of his leg getting cut off. So when
Nigga has imaginary pain. Nah, BAKI, you got it.
He looks up from the ground. He sees Musashi standing over him and staring a hole into his soul. And the difference of what they saw when they stared at each other was just insane. When BAKI looked at Musashi, he saw a mushroom cloud from a nuke, just pure destruction. But when Musashi looked at BAKI, all he saw was free eats. It was Thanksgiving for this nigga. Nigga looked at him like a plate that you get at a family function at your grandma.
Nigga, what? Nigga was looking at BAKI like he was some food? What? You like boys? Bro, you like dick? Oh, nah, bro. Nah, man. What type of zesty ass shit he got going on, bro? Damn, man. He like dick? Come on, bro. That is not the Miyamoto Musashi from Vagabond, bro. Come on.
Made catfish, yams, collard greens, mac and cheese, cornbread. This nigga was free food. So they ended up going outside to run the ones. And this is where BAKI just got completely embarrassed. BAKI went in for a kick, but Musashi gripped his ankle and lifted him with one hand like he was playing with a toy. Then he started to grip his ankle so hard, his ankle started to shatter while he was holding him up midair. Then he whips him behind his back and says, "Let's find out if he'll break." So he uses BAKI's body.
And this is all happening while BAKI already beat Yujiro. This is happening all, well, technically not. I'm gonna lie, it's been a while since I saw the fight. Yujiro was some ass a little bit. Well, a lot of it actually. You know, Yujiro with that ass, but but this is all while BAKI technically beat Yujiro. So, hey, something ain't going right with the power scum.
Like he would swing a sword and slams him on the ground, shutting his lights out. This right here might go down as one of the most absurd moments of all time. He grabbed the main character, yes, the main character of the show, picked him up like he was a toy, and used him as a human sword to see if he could survive his swing. That is generally one of the most mind-boggling, insane things I've seen. So BAKI ended up taking a pretty good long nap after this. But when he woke up, he decided that he wanted to run the ones one more time. Now, I don't know why he thought that was...
Me neither. My guy, he literally just swung you around like a nunchuck to the ground and then you got knocked out. Literally, one shot. I'm not gonna lie. You look like Popeyes. Don't forget my hot fries. I'm not 5, 4, 3, 2. No, I think I'm not 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm definitely not 5. No, I'm not gonna lie. He dead just fried your shit. I'm not gonna lie. Just give up. No short shit. Like, he dead just like fried the fuck at you. Like, dead ass fried you like some fish. Chicken. Like, bro, just quit. Sadly.
It's a good idea. But
sure.
Hey, if you've taken as many hits to the head as BAKI has in his life, the CTE demons in your head just take over at some point.
Oh, nah, he did take some hits. I might take that back. He got hit by Yujiro before. He got hit by all the strongest people in the world, so, okay, that makes sense. Well, in the BAKI verse, yeah. That makes sense.
I guess. So BAKI comes out for round 2 and immediately throws a jab at Musashi to catch him off guard. And BAKI actually drops Musashi to a knee for a second, because he actually had him stunned. But he gets up and just straight up tells BAKI, "Yeah, so I saw that jab coming the whole time, and I could have just dodged it, but I decided to eat it." And BAKI was just completely flabbergasted at this point. This dude basically just told...
Imagine somebody, my fault, CJ. Imagine somebody coming up to you, like, and letting you you punched him, and you thinking, yeah, I got him. I'm about to beat his ass, and he said, Nah, you're not. I'm not gonna lie. I saw that coming. Like, man, I'm not gonna lie. Your shit's ass. You don't got no power in your shit. Just start beating your ass. Nah, bro. You have to end your life in GTRP, bro. Alright, let me stop talking about that before I get banned. Wait, did I get banned? Did I get banned? No, I don't think I got banned. Anyways.
Him to his face that I just saw your fastest attack coming, and I decided to let you hit me so you can get a little morale boost. So to end this fight, Musashi decided to take his actual fighting stance. And in this stance, two invisible swords showed up out of nowhere. Now, I don't know where the hell they came from, but my guess is that
That's that BAKI shit. I'm telling you. They do the same shit with everybody, bro. When they were doing that table scene, yeah, nah. You got that. You got that, gang. You got that. I promise you got that.
Just conjured him up out of his aura or some shit. The BAKI goes in to attack him, but Musashi grabs his punch and stops him before he could even throw it. Then he uses his invisible mind sword to cut BAKI down the middle and make his nervous system spaz out. So with one final attempt, BAKI tries to hit Musashi one last time, but he blocks it with his foot and uses his punch as a bounce pad to land onto the roof. So Musashi looks at BAKI on the verge of passing out and tells him, "Wow, you did impressive, little nigga. But I feel like indulging in more fun. Farewell, and thank you for the free meal." And when Musashi leaves, BAKI just passes out and gets knocked out.
Like, this is the first time that I've seen BAKI, like, okay, why? This is the first time I see BAKI, like, for a long time, ass tooted up more than one time. I know Yujiro always used to fuck him up, but this, bro, yeah, man, he ain't never had his ass tooted up like this.
So after Musashi slumped the main character twice in the same day, the next character to get utterly embarrassed was everyone's favorite bald nigga with an eye patch, Doppo Orochi.
Doppo.
Now the reason Doppo even knew Musashi was resurrected and back in the first place was because earlier that day, Musashi was on the news for beating up like 4 cops at once, and it was all caught on security cam.
And nobody's gonna arrest this guy. Well, I don't know. I don't know if you can arrest him, but nobody's gonna try to arrest him. Like, nobody. Like, the president's gonna say, like, the president's not gonna say, why don't we arrest him? Oh, that's Miyamoto Musashi, the one that we just resurrected. You know what? No, he actually has it. Like, let's just let him be. Let him roam free.
The first dude tried to get behind him and put him in a rear naked, but this nigga grabbed his nuts and crushed them into.
Bro, what? What is wrong, bro? What is wrong with BAKI and just like grabbing nuts, or just like something involving pissing, or something involving shit, and something like it's always have to do with something disgusting. Like, what is what is wrong with BAKI when it comes to that, bro? Like, they always doing some trifling stuff like that, bro. I promise you. Like, ew, bro. Like, that's ew, man.
Smithereens. Look at the way he falls clutching where his testicles once were. This brother just got his manhood taken in 4K for the whole world to see on national news. Then he walks up to the next cop. The cop tried to swing but instantly got his baton snatched, and Musashi stares him straight in the face and slices him down the middle with his baton. Yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This nigga used a baton as a sword.
Oh no, you different.
And look at him on the ground. The nigga's having a seizure. Then the last two tried to jump him, but they both got air sliced and dropped as well. Now this is what Doppo saw on the news. And being the crazy ass nigga he is, he saw that and he wanted to fight him to see if he was the real deal or not. So when they stood off from one another, Tokugawa asked Doppo to introduce.
I'm not surprised. This is the same guy that fought Yuichiro, right? Yeah, Yuichiro, bro. This is the same guy that fought Yujiro Hama's father. Which is crazy, because that means that Doppo is older than Yujiro. Because, like, that was Yuichiro. I don't know. Nah, he's older.
introduce himself to Musashi. So Dopo decides to introduce himself by breaking shit and showing off. He started punching through cinder blocks, slicing glass bottles with his hands, and then kicking a block of wood cleanly in half. And after this, he just floated in the air and tried to ore farm as much as he possibly could before gravity finally took him. Now after seeing that, any regular person would be impressed. But Musashi looked at him when he was finished and was like, was that supposed to be martial arts or a dance, my nigga?
Nah, you steady try me, bro. I just chopped off a whole entire block with my legs. Not even no sword. And you talking about, are you dancing? Nah, bro. You try me.
What did you say, nigga? So when Dopo heard him say it was a dance, this pissed him off to the max. Cause Musashi just flat out disrespected his craft. So they squared up against each other, and these boys were ready to throw down. So Dopo decides to attack first with a headbutt, but Musashi does one of the most disrespectful things you could ever do to a bald nigga. He palmed his head like a basket.
And on top of that, he's pointing it towards his dick. He's basically telling you to give him some head. He's basically saying that. Basically.
Like, dog. The thing that gets me the most is that he really started rubbing his chrome dome like he was polishing a bowling ball.
Oh, nah.
So Dopo bags up and Musashi takes his fighting stance, where he has his air swords drawn out again. So he goes into attack and Dopo carries the first sword, but his other sword came down and ended up slicing him. And Dopo is screaming, thinking that he actually got hit. But then Musashi started laughing at him. And when Dopo finally realizes that he actually didn't get hit by a sword, Musashi was just staring at him, fist cocked back and loaded, and he told him, see,
I'm not gonna lie to you though, this does sound like interesting. I'm not gonna lie, I might have to get off this video and watch BAKI. I mean not BAKI, but like this whole entire art, bro. I would, but it's like, I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
Oh yeah, it's just all a dance, my nigga, and rams his fist into Dopo's face. Now, while he was rocked, Dopo decided to at least save some of his ore. So he stops himself and recovers into a one-handed hand.
Bro, there's no huzz around, bro. No huzz. No huzz, bro. No huzz, bro. Chill. Trigger.
Stand. Like, I'll give it to bro. Even though he's getting absolutely washed in this fight, Dopo made sure this ass whooping would not result in any type of ore loss. Bro got his bald head rubbed and knew he had to make up some points. So Dopo being Dopo and letting his CTE take over, decided, you know what? I want you to get a real sword so I can fight you at your full strength. So Tokugawa gives Musashi a sword that can actually withstand the power of his swing. And this ends up leading up to one of the most absurd KOs in anime history. So Musashi kept on talking shit to Dopo, telling him, oh, you ain't no god of martial arts and all you doing is dancing and shit. So Dopo got mad and tried to rush him, but Musashi swung his sword into Dopo's face and slammed him into the ground, knocking him out cold. And he didn't even cut him. This...
Hey, man. Hey, at least he did better than BAKI, bro. At least he did better than BAKI.
Nigga somehow held back enough strength while also putting out enough to knock a nigga out cold without the blade even splitting him open. That shit is the most absurd way to knock a nigga out. Like, this isn't even remotely possible. This nigga Dopo should have been looking like Mecha Frieza when he pulled up to Earth.
Possible and BAKI in the same sentence is crazy.
Split in two right down the middle. And then this nigga wakes up after getting knocked out like, well, damn, looks like he's the real deal. Like, my brother in Christ, you should be talking to God right now. Now, the next cast member to get exposed.
No, not my nigga. Not my nigga.
Actually did talk to God, and that was Retsu.
Not my nigga, bro. Fuck that Retsu dude, bro. Not my nigga Retsu, bro. Bro, but man, I ain't gonna lie. Why is he fighting? Isn't his leg chopped off, bro? Isn't his leg chopped off in his arm or just his leg? Like, come on, bro. What is you doing?
Now, Retsu wanted to fight Musashi because he was bored with being a boxer due to dominating every person he fought. Also, he was tired of only being able to use his fist. So when this dude heard about Musashi, he immediately vacated his championship and said, I'm going to Japan, my nigga, because he wanted to challenge him to a fight. But not just to a regular fight. Retsu challenged this man to a fight to the death.
Bro, this nigga did not learn shit from fucking Pickle, bro. This shit did not learn shit from Pickle, bro. Bro, oh my god, bro. How is it that this, bro, this home, bro. These niggas are so fucking slow. Do they only think with their fists? Well, nah, I'm not gonna lie, they kind of do. Bro, like, out of all the people, you picked the Floyd Mayweather of samurai to actually like fight to the death. Bad RNGs, my brother. Bad RNGs.
This nigga wanted to have Mortal Kombat with Musashi. Now, I don't know why the hell you want to have a fight to the death with a samurai whose record is 60-0 in fights to the death. But hey, we all act a little stupid sometimes. Hell, I went to a Chick-fil-A one time when I was baked and asked for a burger. And I'm not kidding. This was a true story. So this fight was basically like a WWE no-holds-bars Extreme Rules match. Everything was legal. Swords, nunchucks, tables, ladders, chairs, you name it, you could use it. Except for guns, because that's just flat-out cheating. And you know what the crazy thing is? They did this in front of a live crowd. These niggas dead-ass got off of their 9 to 5 and said, hey, you want to go see a nigga die? Hell yeah, bro.
Shit, I probably want to see too. I probably would have, went there too, no cap.
Like, is that not insane to y'all? They treating this shit like the Colosseum back in the Roman Empire. But anyways, the gong goes off and combat begins. So Retsu immediately rips off his jacket, and inside of it, it was loaded with at least 100 kunai in there. So Retsu just starts to PK fire the knives at Musashi. Now, I don't know why the hell you want to have a fight to the death with a samurai. This to really just show how much of a different level he was on compared to Retsu, Bro decided to cut the last kunai in half. So when Retsu finally ran out of ammo, he decided that his next best move was to use his shirt as a weapon. So this man starts to swing his shirt around, and it was hitting a bunch of sand, dust, and teeth into this man's face. But this is the moment where I myself realized that this dude was just built different. He let this shit fly in his face without even closing his eyes. He didn't even blink once. He just stood there and took it. Bro had a whole rock fly into his eye, and he didn't even flinch. He was stoned.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Nah, Brody different. Well, nah, he kinda is.
He faced the entire
Literally.
time. And when Retsu's attack was finally over, all he did after it was just shake everything off like nothing happened. And he called Retsu a child for throwing rocks and pebbles at him. So when Retsu was finally done spamming projectiles, Retsu decides to throw his shirt at him. And Musashi ends up cutting it in half. But this was a feint by Retsu, because after Musashi cuts the shirt, he gets clocked in the forehead by a 9-section whip and got dropped. So it seems that Retsu's plan this whole fight was to not let Musashi get close to him.
And so he using that long guard. He not letting him get close to him at all. Okay. I mean, I don't know how long that's gonna work, but yeah, let's try it.
At all. He was going to have to zone him the entire fight, because if he let Musashi get close to him with his sword, he was a dead man. So while Retsu was swinging his whip at mock speeds, Musashi decided to mock Retsu again. He puts down his sword and lets Retsu attack him. So Retsu came in swinging, but Musashi dodged all the hits and grabbed both of the whips to make him stop and bagged back without his weapons. Then Musashi looked at the chains and called them toys that can't kill anyone. Then decided to swing both of them like a sword and snap the chains like they were made out of wood. Now this right here was just straight up demoralizing to Retsu, because he trained with that specific weapon since he was a kid. And
that's like somebody I was about to say something. That's like somebody like breaking. That's like somebody breaking like your car breaking your car that you've like wanted and got it for so long, and and like just to be like getting in, just like get into a car accident with it, bro. That's kind of like bro.
Musashi literally picked it up for the first time, called them toys and snapped them in half. Bro just made all of his life work feel meaningless in the matter of seconds. So after Musashi did this, he did one of the cockiest things I've ever seen. He throws his sword at Retsu and says, "Why don't you give it a try? It's simple. All you gotta do is swing." So Retsu, feeling absolutely disrespected by this, decides to just smack Musashi with his sword multiple times. And when he knocked him down again, he told him, "I am a master of martial arts. Don't ever approach me unarmed again." And after Retsu did this to Musashi...
Oh! That's my nigga Retsu, bro. He done cocked his ass. Oh!
This is when Musashi just became an absolute dickhead, because he just started to troll him for the rest of the fight. This nigga, deadass, threw his sword away, walked up to Retsu and told him, "I've approached you with no weapon, Mr. Martial Artist. Ooh, what shall you do?"
Oh, nah, bro. This nigga is crazy, bro. He's a dickhead. Like, he's a dickhead, bro. This nigga's a dickhead.
So Retsu throws a punch at him, and Musashi catches it. But Retsu pulled out a Bianca Belair move and used his hair as a whip to smack Musashi in the face. Then he kicked him as hard as he physically could to rattle his brain and drop Musashi to his knees. Now, when it looked like Retsu was coming to finish him off, Musashi grabbed his peg leg. And this is where Retsu fell into the trap. The same one BAKI fell into. Musashi picked him up. This 200-pound plus nigga by the leg with one arm, swung his body back all the way and swung him again like a sword, smashing his face
oh my god
into the ground. Now, the most insane thing about this is that Retsu's body recovered and stood up, but he was still out cold. So Musashi had to walk up to him and grab his fist, but throw him on the ground to wake him up. And right here is when you can see that Retsu was just out of it. This nigga had no clue where he was at for a second. He was clearly concussed. And Musashi was just standing over him like, "Get up, little nigga. This doesn't end till one of us are dead." So when Retsu's brain finally started to function again, he gets up and starts to attack him. But now, he couldn't even...
But it's just like, he just dead, like, just disrespected you in the most terriblest ways. Like, came up to you and say, "Hey, I'm in your face. What you gonna do?" Literally caress you like a baby, like, literally just playing with you. And you still gonna say, "You know what? Yeah, let's fight. Let's keep fighting." What type of brain is inside of that mind? Like, do you want to lose another leg? Do you want to die? And these, bro, I'm sorry, but these be the characters that they have the most biggest backstories when they die. I'm not gonna lie. Now, you know, I love Retsu, I really do. But these be the most characters that when they die, bro, it just be like, bro. Like, these be the characters that when they die, like, they be like getting mad. They be like getting mad, like, bro, what? Like, they be like getting mad, like, "Oh my god, I have to see this and this person, this and this person." Bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, bro, you the one that came inside of here. You chose to fight the Floyd Mayweather of all samurai, knew how strong he was, and say, "Let's fight to the death." Come on, Retsu, do better. Do better, bro.
And a hit, because Musashi started to block every single one of his strikes. So since Retsu was basically downloaded at this point, he had to try some new shit and pull something out of his bag. So he decides to take BAKI's fighting stance to see if he could mix him up a little bit. But I don't think bro understood that this was not the move, because BAKI himself got knocked out. Not once, but twice. So the fuck did bro think that this was gonna accomplish? So Musashi leaps at Retsu with a random sword he picked up and rams the blade right into Retsu's face. Now this is another moment where a character should be dead. Retsu's face should be split in two right now. But this nigga still has the ability to talk right now, because he didn't cut him all the way through. So Musashi tries to finish the strike, but Retsu hits a counter and bicycle kicks Musashi in the face, laying him out on the ground. So it actually...
Thank God, finally. like a clean ass strike.
Looks like Retsu did mad damage to Musashi right here. He looked absolutely stunned and was coughing up blood.
Oh,
So
nah,
Retsu
he
tried
finished.
to finish him off with the Bruce Lee into the dragon curb stomp. But all of this was a ruse. Musashi was playing possum the entire time. He caught Retsu mid-air and wrapped the cord that was on his clothes around his neck. Then he continued to wrap up Retsu's entire body until he was wrapped up like a present. This was pure humiliation at its finest. And look at Retsu. He is about to start bawling his eyes out because he knows he's cooked. It's over.
Talking
The
about
whole
Lonnie,
crowd
I'm
knew as
finished.
well too. They was like, please, Musashi, have mercy. Please don't kill that nigga. But it was too late. Musashi picked up his blade, cut the cord loose and said, turn around, nigga. And when Retsu turned around, Musashi's blade came right down the middle. So Retsu tried to counter it like last time, but he ends up getting his peg leg cut off. And when he ended up backing up, you knew it was over because he had a big ass line going straight down his body. Then like 2 seconds later, the wound opens and Retsu's body just explodes in blood. Now this cut actually didn't kill him because it was too shallow. And also, apparently, Retsu learned some technique that can make him survive a cut of a sword. I don't know, some straight up bullshit that the narrator's trying to gaslight me into
BAKI.
believing in. But I guess it worked. So since Retsu is somehow still alive, he decides to prep one final move. He got down into the same feral stance that Pickle uses. So Retsu leaps at him and throws a punch, and Musashi cuts right into Retsu's fist. But Retsu planned this so Musashi's sword could get stuck in his fist. So Retsu yelled at this man and said, I got you. But Musashi looked at him with a classic, haha, you fool! He flash stepped towards Retsu, hit him up, and hit him with an attitude adjustment. Then while he was mid-air, he hit Retsu with a clean strike to the back and cut him clean straight through his body. His organs were slashed clean through and his spine was severed. And after he landed that fatal strike, Musashi turned around and said, you've done well, and leaves. This time, it was really over. That bullshit-ass technique could only bail him out once. Because once they started showing Retsu's backstory, you knew damn well it wasn't.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, I know the type of character Retsu is. He ain't gonna bitch about him losing. He ain't gonna talk about no family. But god dang, like, why y'all bringing up backstories, bro? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I do like seeing backstories. I'm not gonna lie, so I can't really complain.
A rap. So bro fell to the ground, holding his stomach and coughing up blood, and thought to himself in his last moments, damn, at least I tried. My only regret in life was not using code CJ for 10% off on
yeah.
If I trucked some of that good shit before
Hey, don't put an ad on the screen, bro.
I wouldn't be getting Isekai right now.
Don't put an ad on the screen,
Make sure
bro.
to use code CJ
Alright, bro,
at
you
the next
see,
line.
you're tripping. Oh my god, another ad. Yeah, I know, I'm broke. I am broke.
Not gonna lie, I was actually pretty shocked they actually decided to kill off a major side character like Retsu. And then I became even more shocked to figure out that this nigga got isekai into a spin-off manga. So I guess we gotta give Musashi.
Ain't no way. They isekai'd him in a isekai'd him in a manga, bro. Like an isekai manga, bro. But they isekai'd him, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's bad RNGs. But if this is, bro, I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a shitty way to realize, like, to figure out that Retsu died. Like, hey, he kind of did ask for it. So, hey, RP my nigga Retsu.
Musashi an honorary truck-kun badge or something, cause he technically moved a nigga so bad, he got sent to another world. So after Musashi isekai to Retsu, the next dude to get cooked was this random NPC Kendo champion. Now, after the fight with Retsu, Musashi technically did end up getting arrested for killing him, even though they couldn't hold him with handcuffs and they had to call the entire SWAT team just so they could bring him in for questioning. But the police decided not to charge Musashi. They actually wanted to make a deal.
I wouldn't charge him too.
And the deal was to fight Japan's Kendo champion, who was this random NPC right here. And this fight lasted a whopping 10 seconds.
Oh,
I'm
Lord.
not even kidding.
Oh,
Musashi
Lord.
just casually walked up to dude, raised his Kendo stick, and smacked him on top of the head, one-shotting him. every
Bro, dude, this is why I'm so mad. Dude literally could have backed up, moved to the side, not like it would have helped, but could have did everything. Don't, bro just stood in there and said, "What? Wait, what is this guy doing?" And just casually takes that strike like to the head like a bad bitch taking dick, bro. Like, come on, bro. Come on. What is he doing?
single person in the room just had their jaws dropped because they couldn't believe what they just witnessed. The Kendo champion of Japan got washed in 10 seconds flat. They was all looking at this nigga after he got knocked out like,
Big dog, you supposed to be our number one. And you playing like a bum. I bet you better start doing your job.
So after the Kendo champion got one-shotted, the next nigga to get exposed was Mr. Shibukawa. Now Shibukawa wanted to fight Musashi because he straight up tried to spin back for Retsu. This nigga walked up to Musashi after he knocked out the Kendo champ and said he wanted to shake hands with him. So they shook hands. But this was a trap that Shibukawa laid out. He gripped his hand while using Aikido and it made Musashi fall to the ground. Then Shibukawa looked at him dead in the face and said, "This is for Retsu, nigga."
It's crazy because Aikido is really not even that, like in real life, it's not even really that overpowered if you're going to be honest. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like y'all gotta know, Aikido is not like, how should I say this? Like compared to like wrestling, boxing, it's really and like jujutsu, it's really trash. Like it's actually garbage if y'all want me to be honest. So like the way how they like put it out in BAKI is impressive, but it's like, bro, it's really like not even that good. I'm not gonna lie. In real life, not in BAKI. In real life, it's terrible. So, but whatever.
And smashes his face into the ground. Now this was obviously a cheap shot, but Shibukawa did not care. Bro looked at Musashi when he got him and basically told him,
Pull up in front of the motherfucking precinct and let's bang out. Right down the block.
Like, bro, that's crazy. Like,
Pull up in front of the Kmart and let's
Like,
bang out.
y'all gotta
And let's
know.
do it on camera. I throw my life away, you throw your life away right now. I hate you, nigga. Let's die.
is
So
not
after
like,
Shibukawa was done talking his shit and was ready to throw his life away, Musashi just smiled at him and was like, "Alright, bet." So Musashi speed blitzed bro in 2.5 seconds and cut him down with his air sword. Musashi was so fast, Shibukawa couldn't even react. Bro just had to stand there and take all the pain before he spazzed out. And then when Shibukawa woke up to shake hands with Musashi after the fight, Musashi just decided to mark him one last time. So he gripped his hand as hard as Shibukawa did earlier and mind cut this nigga all over his body after telling him GG's. Now that was everyone that Musashi just straight up exposed.
very, very disrespectful individual.
However, there was one more character he had in
Finally.
and all of y'all should know
Finally.
him very well. It was none other than the most disrespectful man in anime history, Yujiro motherfucking Hanma, nigga.
Finally.
Ooh, boy, I tell you. I'm surprised the world cataclysmic event didn't happen when these two fought. Because we all know how overpowered Yujiro is in this universe. And we just witnessed how overpowered Musashi is. So the fact that the top two niggas in this verse decided to square off is generally terrifying. I'm surprised they didn't send the government to stop these niggas. But when I really think about it, what the hell are they gonna do? I mean, hell, Yujiro literally made America his bitch. Now, this is how this confrontation went down. Yujiro wanted to fight Musashi because Motobe straight up said, "I don't believe that you can beat Musashi, and I will be the person to protect everyone." So Yujiro took offense to this, because even though Yujiro's not a swordsman like Motobe, Yujiro is still known as the strongest creature on Earth. So he went to Tokugawa's house to confront Musashi. Now, the way they got to start fighting was just hilarious. Musashi wanted to see if Yujiro was like that or not. So he tried to air slice him while Yujiro...
Yeah, this is the clip that I saw. This is the clip that I saw.
was just drinking some sake. But this nigga did not even react. Yujiro just straight up looked at him like, nigga, did you really think that bullshit was gonna work on me? Fuck wrong with you? Eat a dick, nigga. So this man cuts the bottle cap with his finger, and the glass lands on Musashi's forehead and he starts bleeding. Then Yujiro looked at Tokugawa and told him, hey, bald nigga, fetch that nigga's sword now. Fuck the foreplay. We fighting right here, right now. So they wasted little to no time. They went outside and they were ready to throw down. So Yujiro decides to make the first move. He grabs Musashi's sword with his hand and tells him, think fast, Choco Nuts. So he slaps the shit out of this nigga and
damn,
sends him flying, and this motherfucker is still hanging onto the sword. Like, look at this nonchalant bullshit. He farmed aura mid-attack, and just off of the first hit, he had Musashi looking cross-eyed. So after he got hit with that face palm of doom, this is when Musashi decided to lock in, because he finally had a worthy challenger. So Musashi decides to go on the attack. So he tries to slice him down the middle, but he ended up cutting his leg. Then he tried to slash him again, but Yujiro hits a nasty dodge. Dude jumps like 10 feet in the air and floated there for 5 seconds. And while all this was going on, Tokugawa was watching this, and this nigga looked like he was dead ass about to nut. Bro was on the sidelines like, oh, I can't contain myself, I'm about to bust. Like, I get it, bro. We're watching legends fight right now. But like,
bro, what?
damn, bro.
Oh my god.
So after Tokugawa was done glazing, Musashi swung at one of Yujiro's vital points. But Yujiro somehow saw this attack coming, so he dodged to make him miss his vitals, then grabbed Musashi by the wrist and gave him a receipt for that officer that got his balls crushed. Yujiro kicks Musashi in the nuts.
What is wrong with Baki and balls?
Pain this man is in. This kick to the balls by Yujiro was apparently the most pain Musashi's ever felt in his life.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
said this felt worse than getting
I'm telling y'all, I'm gonna give y'all some advice when, like, if y'all want to fight somebody that's bigger than y'all. I never done this personally in my life, but bro, it's kind of simple. Bro, if somebody's like 6'3", let's say like you 5'7", 5'8", 5'6", bro, if you know that he gonna punch after your face, you already close by his balls. All you gotta do is take a knee and then just start spamming at his balls. Like, start punching his balls. I promise you. Either after you done punching him like a good 5 times and he like goes down to his knees, bro, boom, uppercut him, or keep on spamming at his balls. I promise you, you gonna win the fight for sure. Are you gonna, like, is everybody gonna look at you like a bitch? Yeah, but you won the fight.
shot by an arrow or slashed by a sword. So after Musashi got hit by this, he got up and decided that Yujiro was a worthy opponent to try his secret technique on that nobody's ever seen. So Musashi gives up his swords and decides to fight barehanded. So he starts swinging on Yujiro with his bare hands and starts cutting him. Apparently, this is supposed to be the final form of his air sword attacks. And now this nigga doesn't even need swords because he is now the sword. So when Musashi ends up going in for another attack, Motobe just comes out of nowhere and eats every single hit that Musashi would have landed on Yujiro. Now, obviously, since Motobe did this ended up pissing Yujiro off because he interrupted his fight. I mean, the dude was so mad, he kicked up Motobe's unconscious body and just straight up bitch slapped him. And it got to the point that Musashi had to stop Yujiro himself because Yujiro was about to kill bro. But after this, we end up learning that Motobe actually took one for the team. Because apparently, if those attacks kept on landing, Yujiro would have died.
I beg your pardon?
Huh?
This technique would have actually beaten Yujiro. Not gonna lie, when I first heard it, I couldn't believe it myself. Because
What?
apparently the nigga is stronger with his bare hands than his actual swords. Now, I don't know how the hell that makes any sense, but it's BAKI, so I'm not asking questions.
Makes
I'm just
sense
here for the
from BAKI
nonsensical
for sure.
chaos. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is quite possibly one of the craziest videos I've ever done. And apparently part 2
Yes.
is coming out later
Sadly.
this year, and I'm hearing people say that he's supposed to be going on a rampage. So let me know if you want to see that. And hell, I'll probably give a round table verdict at the end of it.
W's.
So with that being said, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And let me let y'all know this right now. The day I'm finishing this up right now, I just saw Mark get literally dug in. So I might give y'all a little mini Invincible video next week. But anyways, I'm out.
W's. Shout out to my guy CJ. Hey chat. You know, It's been a W first stream. Amanda Thompson, drop your Discord down. Chat. Oh wow. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't been checking chat for a good minute. Overlays, emotes, VTuber, intro, outro, and other stuff. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go hit her up. Let me just take a picture. W's. Well, oh, she want me to drop my Discord. Oh, okay. W's. Oh. Well, no, now it's just me. Anyways, you know, W's chat. I'm gonna stop streaming now. I'm gonna stop streaming now. And I'm gonna let you guys out of here. Alright. See you guys later. Peace.